Hello and welcome back to another commentary. Today, I'm going to do something a little different, a movie review on John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. So I'm going to try and make this a spoiler-free review, and let's just jump right into it. Okay, for an overall rating, I'm going to give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. This movie was definitely a really entertaining action movie, but it lacked some elements that would have made it like an instant classic. One thing I would say about this movie is that it contains a lot, and I mean a lot, of killing. So if you're not really into that, this might be the movie for you. And speaking of killing, in this movie, killing is A1. You got some grotesque killing, some really funny kills, and other ones that you're just like, what the fuck just happened? Some parts of John Wick Part 3 were more comedic than I would have expected from this genre of movies, and it was really refreshing to see some scenes like the horse scene that made this film kind of a comedy mix type of film. In the first two John Wick movies, it was all about like high firepower, so John Wick would get like a super cool gun and then he was just going to dispose all his enemies with that. But in this movie, he used more unconventional type of killing weapons. And if you've seen the movie, you already know why you need to take off your belt when you go through TSA. I mean, I'm just saying, that looked painful. John Wick 3 also takes a further look into the organization that John Wick works for, which I presume is the Continental. And the film dives pretty deep into it, but I felt like it kind of detracted from the overall action, so I didn't really like how they did that. This was especially true of the new character that they introduced, that like evil lady. I just didn't like her. She was boring as hell. And however, the new Japanese chef villain guy, he was hilarious. I really liked the addition of him, and he was an A1 character right there. John Wick 3 also included characters from past films, so if you're not really updated on the lore of this series, you might want to do that before you watch the movie. I should also mention that this movie is really long, like, I don't even know, like, it felt like 3 hours. But the action is non-stop, so it's just non-stop killing, and there's some breaks in between, like, for the story, but that's like 5-minute breaks. Like I mentioned, the killing scenes are the like 90% of the movie is, my opinion, pretty perfect, but the other 10% is just really boring, and it kind of was uninterested, so you would just like kind of doze off on those scenes and then come right back when he starts killing people again. So in conclusion, John Wick 3 is a movie packed to the brim with action and has some pretty hilarious moments sprinkled in throughout the film. I would highly recommend watching this film if you like action type movies, and yeah. Okay, so here's some post commentary. So this is not about the film review, this is about my channel. So if you're not interested in this, you can just click off. Okay, for the real ones who actually stayed and are listening to me, I see you. I want to know like what type of content that would be amusing to you guys. So would more commentaries be more appealing, or you want me to do more gameplay, or you want me to do something else? Just let me know in the comments. I also want to include some gameplay that you guys will like, so if you have any suggestions for any free games, no monetary cost put into it, then please comment that down below as well. Well, that's pretty much it. Maybe smash that like button, I don't know. And also, if you actually are listening to this, you should subscribe, because you're a real one. So do that, and have a great day. Haha.